The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Well, hey, everybody. Yeah, we had a little trouble starting out the studio. I had to do some refreshing the screen in the studio to get everything working properly. And my teen talker, Timothy, is still having trouble getting into the studio. He's in the studio, but his camera is not showing. So, Timothy, if you can hear me, we probably will just have you to talk. I'm going to bring you in right after Sybil, with her rather. And I want you to say hello. At least we'll be able to hear you. All right. So here goes the hostess of the most is coming in one. Hi, how
Hey,
you doing?
greetings. Always happy to be on the world famous Emily Pearl show. And there, you know, you can have some of the best little hairstyles, but I think this is
Well, thank
almost my
you.
favorite. The one, yeah, it's just so
All
perky
right,
and
thank
cute.
you.
It, and it has that little touch of
Yeah.
nostalgia in it.
Well, thank you so
That's what I like.
much.
There's
Yeah.
Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. Hey, Ernestine. She's in the studio too. Timothy, can you hear me?
I
Well,
saw Timothy a
it
while
doesn't have
ago.
his camera right. That's him in the blank screen. But I'm trying to see if he can hear me, because if he can hear me, if we can hear him, he can still do his segment. Um, Let me send them a message.
I
Okay.
saw his picture a couple minutes ago on
That
your
was on
screen.
that was on the intro.
Oh, okay.
To see if Timothy can hear me, make sure that his volume is on, because if he can hear me, he can still do the show.
Do you want to call him?
No, I'm texting his mom now. That's what I was talking to. Go ahead and talk to the audience while I take care of this.
Okay, well, I want to thank everybody once again for joining the world famous Emily Pearl show. And hello to Marcus and Ernestine. And so everybody else that comes on board. And we had a beautiful day here in Memphis, Tennessee. I could just walk around without my coat, not even a sweater. I had to run a couple of errands today with friend of mine, and we just really enjoyed the afternoon. I went to the Greyhound and bought my ticket. I haven't been able to see my family for over a year because of the virus, and so they gave me the green light to come see them in May. And I didn't want to wait till the last minute to get my bus ticket because of the buses only allow a certain amount of passengers, not full bus loads. So 25 at a time, I believe they normally seat about 40 people. But the good news, I'll be able to stretch out and relax. Most of the time I get two seats together anyway. It's very rare that I have to sit next to somebody. But I'm very happy, and I was so thrilled because Greyhound gave me a ticket for $60 cheaper than what I thought I was going to have to pay. So I almost did a dance right there in the bus station.
So you're going to be doing Greyhound
Yeah.
this time?
Oh, thank God, yes, because Greyhound goes straight down to Mississippi, and I only have like a 30-minute layover in Gulfport, Mississippi. And then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, about an hour or two, maybe 2 hours to Mobile. Now, if I take a megabus, naturally it's a whole lot cheaper, but it leaves Memphis and goes 5 hours out of the way to Atlanta, Georgia. Then it dumps me on the sidewalk. They don't even have a bus station. So I'm stuck out on the sidewalk for about 5 hours before another bus comes on. And then I have to ride 5 hours back to Mobile.
That's dangerous.
And then coming back, I have to take the megabus from Mobile to Atlanta, 5-hour ride, dump me off in the sidewalk, wait 5 hours, and then finally 5 hours or 6 hours, I finally pull into Memphis. So Greyhound's just a straight shot. And I can leave at 5:30 in the morning, be there at 5:30 p.m. So, and they do have plugs, to charge up your phone and that type of thing, and charging cords.
Well, they probably not have a limited seating because you're probably going to be on a seat by yourself.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely this time, but 99% of the time when I travel, I have been so blessed. I get two seats to myself just about all the time. And so I bring my pillow and a blanket, and I put on my headphones and listen to radio or play around with my cell phone, of course, and just snack if I want to, and just a life of Riley. I just really enjoy it. And I get to see my new granddaughter. She's born back around, I think it was September. She's like 6 months old now.
Sophia, she's cute as a button.
Sophia Isabella. And thank God for everybody's prayers because she had a breathing problem for a while, very serious. And she's outgrown that, thank God in heaven. And so I like traveling in the spring, or it doesn't really start getting hot till about June. So May is a good time to go. And then I'll wrap up some of the movies that I'm dealing with, get them out of the way. So that's what I did today. And of course, I made a beeline to my suitcase and I put my ticket in there and zipped it up because there's no way I can forget the ticket at the house because it's going to be in the suitcase. I do that every time. No danger of getting excited and running off and leaving my ticket.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with today.
All right, Timothy is in the studio. Timothy, I need you to sit up a little higher.
Oh, I see him. Hey.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hi.
Hi, Timothy. Welcome. It's so good to see you. Let me text I'm texting my son. Let him know I'll call him back.
Yeah, the other computer wasn't working, so I had to get on a different one.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just happy to see you. I haven't seen you in our studio, and wow, was it like December, Christmas time, maybe?
Well, he's growing up before our eyes.
Yes, he is a young man.
It was
Uh-huh.
probably last month or month before last because you weren't here. It was two different people.
Yeah, the Prophet's Chases took over for us. They ran the studio all February for me. And I just want to thank them again. And so we're going to move on to announcements because, as a matter of fact, they are going to be. Do I have announcements in here? Uh, so anyway, let me add announcements because I'm going to be making one. They're going to be on the show on my Talk About Angel show Sunday. So I want to show that flyer right now. I'm going to put us in green room for a minute, y'all, and I'll be right back after I finish talking about this, okay? Y'all gotta be in the green room. Y'all know I'm on control. I'm controlling everything, okay? Timothy, you didn't go out, did you? I hope no, he's still there. Don't mess with any buttons, Timothy, because I don't want to lose you. All right, so I'm getting ready to show this flyer, y'all. And okay, so I'm gonna put it up here. Where'd it go? There it is. And I'm gonna get down in the corner so y'all can see the flyer. All right, as you can see on Sunday, this Sunday at 1 p.m. Let me move this big word out the way because it is in the way of the information. It's like one of those ads that pop up when you're doing where'd it go? I don't even see it in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotta get that out the way. It's like one of those pop-ups that come up on your browser when you're trying to see some information on your page. And then there pops up an ad covering what you're trying to read. So we do not want that. Okay. So on Sunday, this Sunday at 1 p.m., Prophet Michael and Shawana Chase will be my guests in the studio. I will be hosting, and they are going to be talking about their topic is when a test becomes a testimony. When a test becomes a testimony. So y'all join us at 1 p.m. on this Sunday. That's 1 p.m. Central Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Thank you all so much. So I'm going to bring our team back into the studio. Oh, not you. Let me just go ahead and take you out of the lineup. I'm going to bring back in the team members. Okay. So we can go ahead and get started with our show. Let's see, Sybil, I got to unmute you. I got to unmute both of you guys. Okay. And get y'all in the screen. Timothy's in there. Sybil, you're going to be in there in one. There you go. All right. What did you say, Tim?
I should have closed my door.
Well, go ahead. You'll have time because we are actually going to commercial break right now, okay? So we're going to commercial break just a minute. When we come back, we're going to let Timothy do his segment. We used to have to let him do first because he was a baby. So I don't know if he has to go to bed early now anymore or not, but we still going to let him go first, okay? So don't you... Okay. I'm trying to mute y'all. All right, you don't have a big time. He's a big boy now. I'm gonna start calling him Tim instead of Timothy. All right, that's my son's name too. Y'all go ahead. We'll be right back. All right.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capella's world-famous cupboard cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
All right, then. We're back. Sorry for the delay. I'm trying to post on the Facebook page so y'all can find it. And we're also on YouTube. But for some reason, I shared it from the video. But it did not come in. So I'm typing the link in so that people will know that we are live. Because I want everybody to hear Timothy. Timothy hasn't been with us in a while. Yeah. All right. All right, then. We got that posted down and bringing our team back into the studio. SYBIL, can you get your volume down just a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. Okay. Let me go back to this.
Is that better?
Yeah. That's not better, yes. I'm trying to share from here. But I'll tell you, I liked it when they had it the old way. It was easy to find.
Yeah. My niece Jenny and Lacey's going to try to tune in.
Oh, God, that's awesome. That's awesome. So Timothy is back.
Depends on their internet if it's going to work or
Timothy
not.
is back now. He'll be in one. Hi, Timothy. You want us to start calling you Tim now that you're a big guy?
It really doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Well, I like Tim because my son is named Timothy also. Your mother named you after the book of the Bible of Timothy. And so did me. I named my son from the book of the Bible, Timothy. Yes. But I don't hardly call him Timothy anymore. I've been calling him Tim now since he was in the Navy. So I'm going to start calling you Tim because you're a big boy now. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you going to talk to us about tonight? What are you going to share with the audience?
So my main thing on here was animals, and I kind of went away from that, so I'm coming back to that.
Oh, great.
So, and since it's starting to get warm again, the best thing
you're
to talk
talking about mosquitoes, aren't you?
No.
Oh, really?
Fishing. I love to fish.
Oh, fishing. Yeah. Okay.
All righty.
Go ahead.
I wrote this in my school notebook and I broke it.
Oh, no.
But it doesn't matter. So, the 4 topics that I'm going to be talking about, main 4 topics. Okay. Weather, bait, fishing spots, and rods.
We got Marcus in the comment column. He's a male. And he might like to fish. We got some ladies in the studio too that might like to fish, but I'm not one of them.
I like to eat fish.
I like to eat them. Yeah.
Let somebody else catch them, clean them.
Me too. All right. All
right. I should have also put cleaning on there, but it doesn't matter.
That's okay. Go ahead. We love to hear you tell us information.
So I already just like to fish. And when quarantine came, I was like, man, I really don't want to go out wear a mask and stuff. So when we go fishing, honestly, you don't even have to wear a mask because everybody's like 12 feet apart. Like people are all over the lake, so you don't have to
Right.
wear a mask.
Right.
So first thing that you need to know about fishing, weather. Um, so you can fish in any kind of weather, but the best weather is when around spring because the fish come out, they start laying eggs and stuff. But you have to be, you don't have to be, but mostly if it's cloudy, then they'll come up to the bank because it's cooler. And spring and summer is warm. So if you could have trees where you're fishing, that's one. Then the bugs like to be in the trees
Ah.
and fish the bugs. So when the bugs fall out of the tree, and then I said the bugs eat them. The fish eat them.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
spring is mostly for bass, sometimes catfish, um, and brim. So most people like to eat brim. Honestly, I'll eat brim. I'm scared of it sometimes because they have a lot of small bones, and when it got stuck in my um, sock throat, you have to eat a lot of bread. And sometimes I don't like to eat a lot of bread because bread is dry. And I like to eat catfish. Most people like to eat catfish. I like to catch catfish if they're too small. I feel bad when I release them because I just like to eat catfish so much. But I just let them go, grow bigger, catch them again.
Oh, okay.
Last time I went fishing, it was cold. The chicken liver was in the freezer. It was frozen. I put it in hot water trying to unthaw it really fast, but I couldn't get it unthaw all the way. So I was getting small little pieces of chicken liver, putting it on my hook, throwing it out there. I didn't even have a circle hook on there. So circle hooks mostly catch catfish better because when they eat it, it's automatically just turn their mouth. So I was constantly getting mad because I was just losing bait at that point.
Ah.
I'm like, can I please catch this catfish? And
Ah.
I wanted to just go out there all the time and just keep feeding it so it'll stay there and more catfish will come so I'll be able to catch them. But I wasn't able to do that. So, yeah, fall. Honestly, I don't. If you have a lot of patience, then you will like crappie fishing. I don't have patience at all. I just want to like cast out there, like 5 minutes later, catch a fish at least.
Ah, you want to hit fish superhero fisher. Fisherman.
And when I was smaller, I did fishing rodeos. I still do fishing rodeos, but not that
I
often.
know, and you never did let Sybil and I know so that we could come to one.
Well, I mean, we were gonna have one, but it got canceled because of COVID.
I see. Okay.
And I was actually gonna be happy for a second because I thought they already stocked the pond. If the pond was already stocked and they canceled it, I already went to that pond already because it was close by my house. So if it was stocked, that means more catfish, and more
Yeah.
catfish means more catfish for us because we live near there. So we just go out there, catch some catfish, clean them, fry them, eat them.
Mm.
Um, yeah. And summer, if you're gonna go fishing in the summer, make sure you have lots and lots of trees
Yeah.
because
Too
the
hot.
the fish want to come up to the bank, but nobody likes to be in the sun. So
Yeah.
it's cooler under trees, and they already have food in them. So that's a double bonus. So summer trees, spring trees, but you don't have to have trees. Fall patience. You have to be able to cast out kind of far. And winter, if you're not going ice fishing, honestly, your chances are going to be very, very low. Even when you go ice fishing, it's still low.
Wow.
Next thing, spots. Fishing spots. Well, I shouldn't really. Yeah, I'll say spots. So spots and time.
So when he
Most
says
people,
spots, y'all, he's talking about locations, right, Tim?
Mhm.
Tim.
yeah.
Okay.
So I know people are gonna be like, "No, I'm not doing this," but you have to wake up early sometimes. Sometimes you have to wake up at like 5 and be at the pond by like 6 because the fish are near the bank, which is the place that you're standing from around 6 to 8 a.m. And then after that, they'll start going deeper because it's the afternoon. Afternoon, they still gotta have their lunch also. So probably around, I wrote it down, 1 to 4, yeah. So around 1 to 4, you gotta kind of cast out there, kind of deep, middle water, deep water to catch something. Um, that's kind of the time I go fishing. I'll start off around like 7 o'clock, and I'll fish all the way until like 4. Because me and my family, we just love to fish. And lastly, I'm a night person. I'll stay up basically all night. I'll go to sleep at like 3 in the morning.
What?
So if you like to stay up late,
You're talking about in summertime when school is out, right?
I mean, on the weekends,
Oh, on the weekends you can stay up. I
on the
got you.
weekends, summer, if it's hot in my room, then I'm not gonna go to sleep until like 2 because I'm just trying to get it cool. But
Okay.
if it's night, around 8 to midnight, then
Mm.
they'll start coming out because it's night, midnight snack, and gotta come out, get you some food. And it's just this cycle over and over and over again. So those are the 3 main times that you can go fishing and most likely catch a fish. Next
Okay.
one, food.
So you have some comments. Let's go. Let's start from the beginning. So we're gonna say hey to Mary. Mary Seals joined us. Sandra. Hey Sandra. And so Ernest Mary Seals, Miss Mary Seals says, but her husband loves to fish. And Miss Ernestine Kai says, love fish, but scared to catch them. She said, love fish, but scared to catch them. And as I said, Mrs. Seals said, her husband loves to fish. And also, Ernestine welcomes everybody to the show. She says, thank you all for joining the show. And Miss Ernestine says, she's scared of the bait. And she said, then when they catch on, she be thinking that the fish are going to pull her in.
What type of fish do I catch? So
Yeah, this is Sandra. Miss Sandra said, what type of fish do you catch?
I'll catch brim and catfish. Brim is also bluegill.
Yeah.
They're big, but not that big.
Yeah, they're
But
considered to be a little bit tougher meat too.
I'm gonna start bass fishing and crappie fishing. I gotta have patience for crappie.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
mean the bass. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the bass. They say the bass is a little bit thicker than meat.
yeah, but people don't normally eat bass. They just do them for like fun. It's basically catch and release. Unless you're like really, really
I've eaten some
hungry.
bass before.
Unless you're like really, really
Yeah,
hungry, then most likely you'll eat
I
it.
don't really like it. I don't
But
really like the bass. Yeah, but I have eaten bass before. I've eaten bass. I've eaten brim. I've eaten crappie. Hmm. Excuse me. I've eaten catfish. But do you know what my favorite fish is? Oh yeah, I mean the bass.
no,
Someone is that your phone? Turn your volume down because I heard me talking.
it's
Echo.
probably either catfish or brim.
Something just happened. I hear echo. You, you hear the echo?
I don't
I
hear
hear
it
it.
now.
All right, it's gone.
Okay, you turn the volume down on your phone. Okay, great. Yeah, I've eaten, but my favorite. I bet you can't guess what my favorite food fish is.
It's probably
Buffalo.
between brim and catfish.
Nope. Miss Ernestine says it's good to know how to fish at such a young age. She's complimenting you. And Mr. Marcus London say he loves to go fishing too. All right, so you got a fisherman in the house with you. You can't guess what my favorite fish is.
If it's not catfish or brim, then it has to be crappie.
Nope.
You
I
said
didn't.
bass don't even taste
I
good.
told you. I told you what I tasted, what I've eaten, but I didn't mention this one. No, bass doesn't taste good to me. It has a twangy, kind of fishy, too fishy smell.
I honestly don't know.
Buffalo. I love big bone buffalo fish. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, the big bone buffalo.
I've heard of it, but I've
Y'all
never actually seen one in real life.
you've never eaten it?
I've never seen or eaten.
It's
Well,
got
I
a lot
mean,
of
I
it's got a
have
lot of
seen it.
bones.
It looks kind of like a catfish.
Yeah. No, I don't know how it looks. I just like to eat it. But it has big bones. They call them big bone because the big bone pieces, once when they're cut by the cutter, they don't have as many bones as towards the tail. You get towards the tail or the head, it's full of bones, and they're little fine bones. They're kind of hard to get out. And I grew up eating buffalo fish. And when I was a little girl, my mother had to, pick it out for me, pick all the bones out, and then I'd have a little pile of fish left to eat. But then as I got into being a teenager, young adult, and an adult, I've learned how to bite into a big bone buffalo fish, big bone buffalo fish, and I use my tongue to feel the bones. I just spit them out. And I got that from my uncle. My uncle Bill used to do it, and I used to ask him all the time when I was little, Uncle Bill, how you eat that fish like that? Just spit those bones out. And he would never tell me. He said it was a secret. So all my life, I was always practicing when I ate buffalo fish to eat it like my Uncle Bill. I wanted to be like him, to be able to just bite into my fish and then just spit the bones out and enjoy that big old mouthful of fish and not have to pick through it first. Because by the time you pick through it first and try to get the bones out, the fish is cold. I don't like to eat cold fish. Yeah. So you're going to have to tell your mom to buy some buffalo fish and you fry it or they fry it and let you taste it. Now there's another fish that I don't like. My mother, her favorite fish. And I didn't like it because it's a sweet fish. It's a sweet meat. And it's called German carp fish. Have you ever heard of that? German carp, CARB.
CARP, yeah.
You ever heard of that, Timothy? That fish?
Carp?
Yes. German carp. It's called German carp. German carp. Uh-huh. You got to look it up.
Grass carp?
Okay. But this is called German carp. GERMAN, just like the country, German. Okay, Miss Sandra says she likes tilapia and codfish. What do you know about those two types of fish, Timothy?
Cod, I don't really know about. Tilapia, most people feed their pet fish. Like, I wanted to build a pond that I just keep big fish in, like the fish that I keep as pets. And most people my how about to say friend YouTubers that I watch, they'll go out, they'll get tilapia, they'll freeze them, and they'll let them defrost in some water and then feed them to their fish.
Oh wow! Well, a lot of people like to eat it, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, I'll eat tilapia, salmon.
I like the cod, but I don't like the tilapia. Yeah.
It was one comment that I was about to say.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
I'm scared of the bait. Then when they catch on, I
Oh,
be
Miss
thinking about them.
Ernestine. Yeah, I'll put that back
So
up there for you.
funny story. I was 8 years old,
Mm,
and I went to a fishing rodeo. We were like the ledge was really high, probably about like 10 feet, and I
uh,
was like, our shadows were in the water. I thought
ooh.
our shadows were the fish, and I was like, I'm 8, I'm small, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. Like I was getting butterflies and everything. I was like, I'm not catching these fish. I'm gonna go in, and I thought
Uh-huh.
the water was deep. Like I thought those were actually some whales that were gonna get it, pull me in, and I was gonna die. And I was like, okay. And she said, boy, what is wrong with you? I said, I don't want to get pulled in. She's like, nothing happened. I'm like, Mama, I know you see all those big fish. She said, boy, look at the sun. I looked up. I was like, oh, wait. I was moving my arms and stuff. I was like, those are our shadows. She was like, yeah, because everybody was standing at a perfect angle where our arms look like fins.
Wow. That's amazing. Kind of scary too, wasn't it? You know,
And
I can't go by around large bodies of water because the water calls me. Have you ever done fishing in a boat?
no, but my uncle said he was going to take me.
Okay, so that's coming up on your list of things to do.
And also, somebody said it's good to be fishing at a young age.
Right, that was concerned the same. She says it's good to know how to fish at a young age.
So in the summer, it's gonna be like 6 of us. I'm bringing 5 friends with me. They all said they want to learn how to fish. So
Hmm.
now I got friends to fish with,
Oh, you
and
could pick you up a little extra change. You could teach fishing classes. Did you not
and
think about that?
nah,
Yeah, charge them $5 a
one of
piece.
my good friends said that they'll catch a bigger fish than me. And I said, okay, we'll see. Whoever catches the biggest fish is the better fisherman. He hasn't been fishing a day. He doesn't even know how to cast a, a, a rod.
Don't tell me. And he caught the big fish.
Well, we didn't do it yet. It's going to happen
Oh,
in the summer.
okay, okay. Well, you need to charge them $5 a piece. That could be your new sideline career on the sideline. You know, your own business. You could be teach fishing. I bet a lot of people would sign up. Did you ever think about that? You can talk that over with your parents. A lot of people will probably sign up.
Um,
You could start a business
it's going to
some.
be those stingy people that come over here. I'm not paying $5 to learn how to fish.
Yeah,
Uh,
they will.
I'm going to
Because
learn that on
I've
YouTube.
never heard of any fishing classes. Have you?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, they're awesome.
And there's a fishing
Well,
academy where they teach like 7 and
they,
8 year olds how to fish.
I know you charge less. Start your business from the ground up.
But
Since you're very experienced, you've been fishing there since you're about 5 or 6 years old.
I still remember the first time I was about to catch a fish. The fish got on the hook. I threw the rod in the water. My dad tried to stop me from throwing the rod in the water. I was scared of the fish. Then, when they got the rod back, the fish was still on the rod, and I was scared to touch it.
Okay, so just told me that the ticker tape is not showing right. So let me get this right now. All right, let's see what that say. Thank you, Sybil. I appreciate that. There we go. Emily Pearl Show with Emily Pearl, still President, Teen Talker Timothy Gregory. Sybil, I wish you had seen it earlier. Uh-huh.
Marcus know how to clean fish. Good, Timothy. Do you clean your fish too? So I do clean my own fish. I know how to clean brim. My dad said crappie is the same way. I'm not even
Uh-huh.
gonna clean the bass because most likely I'm not gonna eat it. Catfish, my uncle knows how to do that. I need to learn.
Okay. You got a question from Miss Sybil. Sybil, now you can
What do
read
you
your
use to be?
question.
That's exactly what the next topic
Sybil,
is.
Sybil, Sybil act like she's scared to interact and talk with you. She's just sitting there. Why you gonna type in your question? You could just ask her.
I'm on mute. Can't
No,
hear
you're
me.
not. We can hear you.
Okay.
We can.
I couldn't hear you. Well, I just thought it'd be fun to type it in.
Okay. All
So
right.
that
So
way
that
I
was
won't
actually
interrupt you any. But do you ever catch fish using a net?
so I wanted to cast net, but then my dad said it's illegal here, and I'm like, wait, what? But because I see
I
people
didn't
in
know
Florida,
that.
I
I see
didn't
I,
people in
either.
Florida all the time cast knitting, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. And my dad said it's illegal here, and I was like, oh,
I never knew that.
but
That's dumb. So that's dumb. Why is it illegal? I wonder.
what do
I
you use?
guess I guess they don't want y'all to take all the fish out the pond.
I mean, it's kind of hard because you have to actually see the fish mostly, and then it still has to go down. The fish have time to swim down, come out, and then you have to get the perfect throw and everything, and it takes sometimes years to learn. But
So what do you use for bait? I heard you say chicken liver.
yeah, I use chicken liver for catfish, and it was these big brim that were getting on my catfish hook, and I caught two big brim using chicken liver. I did not know they you eat chicken liver, but I was like, okay. But mostly I use worms,
Yeah.
crickets, and smaller fish.
Wow.
So bass, people use smaller fish like brim minnows, things like that. But
A
most
lot
people
of
use
times they use those artificial
yeah,
fish. They're like jelly. I've
most
seen those before.
most people use artificial because bass will eat anything, but artificial just works better. It's more efficient for bass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See,
Um,
I know just a tiny bit about fishing, but I don't want to do it because it's too nasty. I'm a Miss
brim.
Prissy. I'm a Miss Prissy Prissy. I'm not doing that nasty. I
So
like to
brim,
eat the
I
fish. All that dirt and those worms and mosquitoes and mushy water and yeah, that's just not for me.
so I use first off I use night crawlers. I stopped using those because I was like, no, I'm tired of getting them. Like night crawlers are so big. I'm like, I'm not touching that anymore. Then I started using red worms. Red worms, they squirm around too much for me.
Ugh.
Then I started using wax worms. Wax worms are like really small, so it was easier for me. And I was scared to touch a cricket, and I was like, no. Then my dad gave me a cricket. It wasn't scary anymore, so now I use crickets. Wax worms are good if you're so they'll eat wax worms or crickets like the same amount. Wax worms are hardier, like they can take a beating. Crickets after like one or two hits is gone.
Oh wow.
Um,
Ernestine says she's telling you. Miss Ernestine says, see, they do use worms, and she said that's scary. I don't like them either. I'm not scared of them, Ernestine, the worms, but I just don't like them. All of them moving around in the bucket like that. Yeah, that could be scary, Ernestine. It sure could. Yeah, yuck. The things that we eat and don't know about. We don't even know about the things they eat. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That means that we're eating crickets too. We're
Technically
eating
not
worms too.
because when you take out the guts,
Okay. Well, it still goes into their bloodstream. Now,
but you're not eating the blood.
but you're eating the meat where the blood was.
But you
It still goes into that
if you
meat.
let the meat soak in water or milk, then all the blood comes out.
Well, I don't know. I eat fish that's already been cleaned and prepared or whatever. Like my big buffalo, when I go to the store, it's already clean and packaged. All I have to do is wash it and season it and fry it. That's 1, 2, 3 for me. I'm not going through the experience of fishing, cleaning on fish, and definitely not catching any. All right, we're gonna take a little break. Um, and when we come back, I'm gonna tell you all my segment right quick and simple. You're going to go last tonight.
All right.
I know she doesn't mind. She been going first. Okay, so we're gonna do this commercial. And don't go away, everybody, because we will be back. And I got some really important information that I want to share with you guys about the stimulus check that's coming. All right. You know you want to hear about that, right? Okay. All right, here we go. I'm trying to get it there.
Hi,
There
I'm
it
Tanya
goes.
Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking Natural Action structured water is the way nature intended water to be, from the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with Natural Action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use Natural Action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking Natural Action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
Okay, I'm back in the stream. Okay, I'm gonna get everybody else back into the studio. Sybil, turn your volume down, please. Who is that? Is that you,
Sure.
Timothy? Turn your volume down. All right. Okay, I'm probably gonna mute you guys because I hear some noise and some static coming from one of you. So that they can hear this stimulus check information because it's important. Okay, so this is my segment. This is what I'm doing my segment on. I'm gonna find out where that noise is coming from. Sybil, is coming from you. So you need to turn that volume way down. Okay, I just muted Sybil so that I can tell everybody about this stimulus check. I want to show me some hand claps, y'all. We've been praying for some help for a long time. So when will the third stimulus be sent? And I've got this information from ABC News, okay? And it says the goal of Democrats was to pass the bill by this Sunday, March the 14th. That's when extra unemployment assistance and other pandemic aid expires. So with Biden signing the plan on Thursday, Democrats have met that goal. White House Press Secretary Jen, I think her name is Psaki, announced shortly. What? Who's messing with the studio here? Oh, Timothy dropped out. Okay. He may have to go. Okay, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, Psaki announced shortly after Biden signed the bill that the IRS and Treasury Department are working hard to get payments out. She says some people will see direct deposits. Sybil, what is that you holding? You're being seen like. She says some people will see direct deposits hit their bank accounts as early as this weekend. Yay! I hope I'm one of them. This is, of course, just the first wave. But some people in the country will start seeing those direct deposits in their bank accounts this weekend. And payments are eligible, payments to eligible Americans will continue throughout the course of the next several weeks. All right. So they're saying that with some of us, and like I said, I hope I'm one of them, will see the deposits this weekend, $1,400, y'all. Yay!
Yay! Praise the Lord.
Let me see some hand claps in the comment column. All right. All right, so that was my segment. Very short, Sybil. It is time for your segment coming up. What you got for us tonight?
Well, sometime I just like to share some household hints because we can always use that.
All right.
So I want to talk tonight about several uses of Vaseline petroleum jelly.
I hope you don't say one of them that's rated R.
I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, just have to use your imagination. And just like dishwashing liquid is a staple, you can find Vaseline in most households. And for some years, it's become part and parcel of our lives. Vaseline has been around since 1872. Although most people use it to moisturize rough elbows and cracked skin, Vaseline has several other uses. I am sharing a list of several things Vaseline can be used for. Things that I could talk about, of course. And from taming your eyebrows to even shining your shoes. These tips will stay with you for life. Vaseline can ease the appearance of dandruff and remove scratches from CDs. And this little tub of jelly is amazing. It removes dandruff. If you are suffering from flaking or chronic dry scalp, take a dollop of Vaseline and massage it gently onto your scalp before you start washing your hair. For better results, add a little baking soda and put a little Vaseline in your dry hair for a nice shine. Vaseline is great for a bad hair day. And Vaseline is a natural shoe shiner. Rub a little Vaseline on your shoes and buff for some shines. And Vaseline is really great for patent leather shoes. I know patent leather used to be popular when I was in school. And you can unstick gum from your hair. It is so annoying getting gum stuck in your hair. And this is more common with children. Put Vaseline on the stuck gum and it will slide out when you pull on it with some tissue. You can get rid of scratches. Vaseline will get rid of scratches on your CDs and DVDs. Rub a little Vaseline in circles on the back of your disc and wipe with a soft, clean cloth afterwards. And believe it or not, Vaseline is a great fire starter. A fire starter is a must-have for a camping trip. Coat as many cotton balls as you can with Vaseline and then light them up. This tip is very useful for backyard pits when you want to grill. Vaseline will be a cool party trick and make you a barbecue star and grill master. You can correct dry patches. If you have dry patches on your feet or hands, rub on some Vaseline in the dry areas. Wear socks or gloves overnight, and the dry patches will be soft in the morning. Vaseline removes stubborn rings on furniture. Use a Q-tip and some Vaseline. And you may have to apply Vaseline several times, but the rings will come off eventually. Put Vaseline on a ring that is stuck and hard to slide off your finger, and the ring will just come right on off. You can exfoliate your body. Vaseline is a rich and potent exfoliant for your skin. And add some coarse salt or sugar. You can massage this mixture that you have made and put it in a jar or small container while you're taking your bath. Gently scrub it off with a soft cloth. If you have chapped lips, add a little essential oil to some Vaseline. And this will add plumpness and moisture to soothe your lips. Wow, do I ever need Vaseline on my razor thin lips. Vaseline on dog paws works wonders. If your dog has some rough, dry paws, put some Vaseline on the paws and it will soften them. And you can extend the life of perfumes. Apply a little Vaseline on areas that you spray your perfume. It will make your perfume fragrance last longer. Vaseline helps with back pain and joints. Microwave, just like a little blob of Vaseline in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Rub it on the back area that's hurting or any of your aching joints. And this will ease the pain and make your muscles relax.
Wow,
Vaseline is
I
great
know
for,
that. That's top.
huh?
I said I'm gonna remember that one. If I don't remember nothing else you said, I'm gonna remember about the pain.
I didn't know that either. And Vaseline is a natural wood repair. If you have a wooden floor and it's looking lackluster, take a dab of Vaseline and it's going to remove scratches and stains, water rings, and more. And Vaseline can help to restore your floor as well as wooden furniture. Let the Vaseline sit for a minimum of 24 hours before you polish the Vaseline in the area. It repairs squeaky doors. Vaseline is one of the best lubricants out there. WD-40 is a toxic lubricant. Vaseline is a natural lubricant. Apply a thin coat on the door that squeaks, and the squeaks will be gone.
Well, I got a bathroom door that squeaks, so I'll try it out. I didn't know that.
Wow. And it also makes it easy putting on earrings. If you have not worn pierced earrings for like
Wow,
months,
I did
eventually
that.
the holes in your earlobes will start to close up.
They sure will, but I
And then
wear
you
mine all
dab
the time.
Vaseline on your earlobes, and then your earrings will insert right on in there. So
Yeah.
apply Vaseline on both sides of your earlobes and then insert your earrings. So that is my segment tonight, the many uses of Vaseline and
Hey.
other things you can do with
Uh,
it.
That's something else. Yeah, I've done the one with the ear thing when I first got my ears pierced when I was a teenager. They had these little self-piercing rings that kind of look like a keychain ring, except some very small and with one sharp point in it. And then the other one, the other end of it was just solid. And we did our ears. That's how we pierced our ears when I was growing up with self-piercing earrings. You would put them on the ear, on your ear, and every day you would just press the point of the, like the needle point of it a little further in your ear until you finally get the ring through. But we had to put Vaseline on our ears every night before we went to bed to make sure that they did not get infected. So I pierced my own ears, and they have been pierced for what? Oh God,
Oh wow.
over 50 years. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well,
thank
I
you.
hope y'all enjoyed that.
We did. Y'all get some hand claps.
Thank you, thank
Yes.
you, thank you.
Well, all right, y'all. And thank all of you for your comments, and thank you guys for supporting our teen talker, Tim Gregory. He's a perseverer. He's been with us since he was 8 or 9 years old. And now he's a big boy. He's a teenager in junior high school. And he still loves to come and be on the show. I had told him, talking over with his mom about him getting his own, having his own show, because that was the ultimate goal. Is the ultimate goal of broadcasting apprenticeship is to train you to have your own show. But he said no, he wanted to stay with Miss Emily Pearls, and so that made me feel so good. Yeah, so he's like one of my adopted grandbabies. Yeah. Didn't do a good job tonight, y'all. He's gone, but let's give him a hand too. Let's give him a hand. Well done, Timothy. Well done, Sybil. Well done, audience. We love you. We know that you could be doing anything else that you want to do, but you have chosen to be with us and support us and support the show by watching us. So I want to just thank y'all again. I love you. And y'all please stay with us. Continue to support it. And can you bring in some new folks too to on our shows to help support the show? Okay. All right then. So Sybil, your last words, not last words, but your summary, and then we got to
Well,
close the
I
show.
certainly did love your segment, and I appreciate Tim and his fishing knowledge. He always comes on the show with some great information, and
Yes, yes, he's
he's
so
a
smart.
wonderful talk show host. Thanks to your training.
He is so smart. Yes.
So we always love having our teen talkers on, and
Mm,
I just want to let everyone know that, of course, I love your segment, and I'm excited to go to my bank and see that big fat check sitting in there.
yeah, we're hoping for tomorrow. Miss Mary Seals says some people already got their check today.
Wow.
So let's hope for tomorrow or Sunday. We don't even care if it comes Monday or Tuesday. We just know it's
Yeah.
on the way.
Well, I'm not
Yes,
going to rush up to the bank, but next time I'm up there, I'll certainly check my balance.
just
And
call
you
them on
can
the
let me know.
phone.
You know, when you get yours, I usually get mine also about the next day.
Just you can just call them on the phone. Simple. I don't know. They're not
Yes.
answering. They're not answering the phone. These banks, COVID.
Yeah, Regions Bank lobby's open.
Okay. Well, ah, speaking of teen talkers, want to let y'all know that Trisha graduated the apprenticeship program. Of course, now she has her own show on Sundays,
Mm.
evenings at 6 o'clock p.m. So don't y'all forget to go and search for her. And her page is Trisha, TRICIA, Talk 101.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha, TRICIA. I'll put an S on it now. Just TRICIA, Talk
And she does
101.
a wonderful job too. And
Yeah,
she was taught by Emily.
she
Emily, you
was.
printed out some jewels, some
She
stars.
was. And yeah, we give glory to God for it because she's graduated. She went on to go to college, and she decided while she was there that her career would be journalism because she loved broadcasting. So, hats off to both of our teen talkers that stayed till the finish line. You know, so many of us will start out in the race, but we just can't make it to the finish line. And that's why I'm so proud of those two because they made it to the finish line and kept on going. All right. So, to all of my pros in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it does not matter whether you are rich or poor. You, my pearls, are a special someone. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them. Congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will wax the bone.
Come back to you.
All right. Have a blessed night, Mary. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. Ernestine, thank you so much. Compliment to Tim. Did a great job. Miss Mary say thank you. Guest information on Vaseline. So many uses, Sybil. Ernestine said the same thing. She said, yes, Sybil, Vaseline is good. She loved it. And she said, great information. And you gave a lot of things about it that she did not know. All right. Well, as y'all can see, it's getting around my bedtime because my eyes are getting tight. I'll be headed straight to bed. Yeah. So, with that said, we will see you guys next Friday night if the Lord says the same. Same time, same place, same station. And thank y'all for watching. We love you so much. Bye bye. Say goodbye, Sybil.
Sweet dreams.